So we're here in front of the Villages. That's not a place. That's actually a...
This is gonna... Was that a child?
No.
This is gonna be amazing.
Hey guys, we're here in front of the Village, which has a bunch of shops, about 27 in total. We're gonna ask people, why are they here in Gatlinburg, specifically? This is gonna be the weirdest experience of my entire life. I'm so nervous right now, it's insane. UPS, do you guys mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
We got one.
Yep.
We got one. It's very simple. I am gonna go because this is the only mic that we have,
Okay.
so I can't really do anything else. He didn't buy me the expensive mic. I wanted him to hear me say that because he can hear me. What brought you to the area?
The mountains. We wanted to come and check out the moonshine and
Oh, the moonshine. Wow. Okay, well that's awesome. So where are you guys from? You said from a big city, is that right?
Chicago.
Chicago. Wow, that's a trip. What brought you here? Why here though?
This is one of my favorite places. I love Tennessee. I love the hiking and
Okay, perfect.
waterfalls.
The scenery.
Yeah, it's beautiful here. People are really
Log
awesome.
cabins.
Yeah.
Are you guys staying in a short-term rental or are you staying in
We have a
a...
log cabin.
Oh, you own one?
No,
We
we
rented
rented.
a log cabin.
Perfect. Did you rent it on Airbnb?
Yes, we did.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it.
No problem.
What channel should we be looking at?
My name, Derek Trainer, Derek, and then Trainer is like a personal trainer.
Derek Trainer.
Yep, you got it. Thanks, guys. Now, you want to buy a house? Okay. Would you want to answer a few questions? Sweet. Can we?
Yeah.
You got to come over here, though. Are you nervous? I am. So, what brings you to the area specifically? Why Gatlinburg?
Okay, well, I'm on spring break, so I'm a high school administrator. So we get spring break this week, and because of sports, we couldn't go far from home, so we just come down here for the week. We camp
That's awesome. Awesome. So, where are you from specifically?
from the Tri-Cities, Bristol, Tennessee.
Okay, nice. So you're fairly local to the area,
Not too
just a
bad.
couple of hours. Okay, perfect. So did you end up renting a place here, or are you staying in a? Where are you staying?
We're camping. We own our own camper, so we camp at a local campground.
Okay.
We come down here 2 or 3 times a year.
Perfect. Do you know a lot about short-term rentals or anything about Airbnb?
We have used Airbnb a few times. Yeah,
Okay,
and
perfect.
people around our home also do their houses on Airbnb sometime.
Okay, perfect. So people that you know actually come here and they rent on Airbnb.
Yep.
Perfect. Would you say that this is a pretty high traffic touristy area?
Yes, very, because we've been coming here for about 25 years or so. So when we used to come earlier, it would be off season, except in the summer and sometimes around the leaves and things like that. But now it's like this all the time. There's
Yeah.
never a downtime. So
What would you say is like the number one thing that would draw you to a cabin in Gatlinburg? What would make that one cabin that you go to better than any of the other cabins?
okay, well we always look for the layout. We like a couple bathrooms. We usually come with friends, and so we like a couple bathrooms. Always a hot tub, just because we usually try to come, on the weekend. So a hot tub is a must.
Yes.
And then we like to cook in, so we like a well-stocked kitchen to where we don't have to, go out if we don't want to. We can go in, take groceries, hang out, and that's all we do.
Perfect.
Whenever
That's
I
all.
can leave.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. You want to buy a house?
Not right yet.
Oh, look, a fountain. I said this is so uncomfortable. So what brings you to Gatlinburg specifically? Why would you choose Gatlinburg over anywhere else?
We wanted to visit the Smokies, and we wanted a place that was a lot more going on than we were. We were on the peaceful side last week.
Where do you normally go on vacation?
We're actually from New Hampshire.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're actually on a 70-day road trip, and this was our first stop.
What?
Yeah.
Your first stop was here?
Yeah.
What?
The Smoky Mountains.
This is Smoky Mountains. You keep
Yeah.
saying that. All right, so that's great. Did you guys end up renting a short-term rental or an Airbnb?
We grabbed an Airbnb here.
So you did grab an Airbnb.
Yeah.
You did grab an Airbnb. See? And would you say that there is a large selection here of short-term rentals to choose from?
I would say yes.
Okay, is it something that tell me something that would draw you to this specific short-term rental versus any other?
Well, for us, because we have a family, we're looking for something that's got 2 bathrooms, tub, 3 bedrooms. I've got young kids. I want to be able to, kind of isolate them so that we can stay up late.
Get that?
Yeah, and do our thing at night and hang out.
Cool. Perfect. Is there any amenities there that you would want specifically?
My daughter would love a pool.
Pool.
Yeah.
Mine would too. Bethany, remember that.
So are there a lot of like short-term rentals here that are older, like outdated?
Yeah, so we just did an episode on this earlier where, yes, there is a lot of outdated homes. And typically what we do is, and this is just my advice, would it be if you're going to buy a short-term rental, you want to buy one that's furnished. Whether it's old or not doesn't matter, as long as the rent is good.
Yeah.
So if your nightly rate's good and you have it all furnished already, you can immediately start renting it out. You know what you're going to make that year prior or whatever the year to date would be as far as your numbers. And then you can go from there and gradually update it over time. I just did this to one, bought it a year ago for $330,000. Needed a lot of work on the inside as far as just updating. It was old. Cosmetics. So we repainted the whole thing, repainted the cabinets. We did all new furniture in the living area. Didn't update too much stuff outside of that, but it already had a pool table, it already had a hot tub, and we bought it for $330,000. It's worth $475,000 now in 1 year.
So this market's growing.
It's growing big, yeah. And also, this is, I think, the top 5 most tourist visited place in all of America.
Yeah, I read that the Smokies are the #1 most visited national park. So
exactly.
Yeah, and we own a property of our own in New Hampshire. Okay. So that's what piques my interest about some of the.
It's awesome here. Would you buy a house for me here?
Yeah, especially if it was a rental.
This is awesome.
And you made a sale too.
I just made a sale. That was awesome. What brings you guys to Gatlinburg?
We're on our honeymoon, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Wow!
Thank you.
This is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank
So,
you.
how long you been married?
Since Saturday.
Wow!
Yeah.
Where did you get married?
Up in Northern Virginia.
Yeah, we're
where
from
we live.
Virginia, so up there. Yeah.
Okay, so that brings me to this. Why Gatlinburg?
So we were thinking somewhere out of the country at first, but then with all the COVID stuff going on, we wanted to look somewhere in the U.S.
Okay.
And then my brother and sister-in-law said that they came here and they loved it, so we'll give it a shot.
This is awesome. I can't believe this is happening. Like, we had some really cool situation happen over there too, and I'm like, what in the world? Okay, cool. So are you renting an Airbnb right now?
No, so we're at
no.
Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Resort.
Oh, what? I'm gonna keep doing this all the time because this is crazy. Okay, cool. Would you, if you were to rent a place here with all the views, you can even see cabins up there, what exactly would make you rent that cabin that you would go for over any other cabin?
A hot tub.
Yeah, she
No,
likes-
the views and a hot tub,
Yeah,
definitely.
so I think views is a big thing, and I think one of the things we liked about the Margaritavilles is the access to all the stuff here in the city. So I guess something that's ease of access to getting down here and stuff like that would be good.
That is a really good one. Did you know, I'm going to say, random fact, did you know that this is the #1 place in America to build a bear out of wood?
Or wood.
True fact. You can look it up. Fact check me. So did you know also that if there is too much snowfall on the lift will literally fall over? It's terrifying. By the way, this is all a total joke. Nothing I just said is real.
Okay, good.
Other than the fact that I am a real estate agent, and if you guys ever want to buy a house because you just got married, that would be awesome. You guys rock. Thank you. Congrats. I want to know what that is. Like, you just said you can draw 2 separate lines. What now?
I'm one of 5 people in the world that can separate our brains and do entirely 2 different things at the same time. 2 of us are in Gatlinburg.
What?
I can actually work on my computer with one and draw with the other hand, or read and draw, or I draw 2 separate pictures.
Wow.
This sucker was walking through here earlier.
Oh, you saw that one?
Yep.
Here?
That's a wolf spider. They're everywhere.
Oh, wolf spider. Okay, I thought it was totally a tarantula. You said you're one of 5 people in the world that can draw.
Albert Einstein was the 6th one, and he passed away. All of us, all our IQs exceed 200.
So you just come out here and draw, and then.
Yep. To me, this is a doodle. I like to doodle. It gives me something to do in my old age.
Your old age. How old are you? 22?
Well, once you reach 60, you have to go backwards. So your next birthday is not 61, it's 59.
That's right.
That is right.
And then after 50-something years, you're reborn again.
Well, here's the thing. Do you want to buy a house?
The only way I could buy a house would be through the VA.
Okay. Like a veteran loan?
Yeah. I'm a lieutenant colonel retired.
And you're a lieutenant colonel retired. This is incredible. Well, William.
Thank you so much.
You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Go enjoy yourselves up there.
I appreciate it. We love it up here. All right, guys. You heard it here first. It's people from all over the country that come here. You've got people that are local that came from right in the Tri-City area. You've got people that came from New Hampshire. You've got a whole family that literally travels all across the world. We met one of the 5 most smartest people ever to live on the planet, what it seems like. I don't know, the guy was awesome. William is awesome. He's from Quebec. Anyways, you can see these people from all over, all walks of life come here. This is obviously the place to be. You also saw that what they look for in short-term rentals are hot tubs, you've got pool tables, you've got the layout, everything, the views. That's what they look for. So if that's what you want to do and you want to buy a short-term rental here, keep that in mind when you're thinking about who's going to rent your property and from where. See you guys. Actually, that wasn't bad at all. That was actually really freaking cool. Hey guys, we're here in front of the Village shops.
It's just called the
All right, we're good.
a shopping experience. Did you say about 27 of them?
Almost said about 27 precisely. Approximate. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. 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 Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, perfect. 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 If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.